Another one from the monthly questions thread. This one's from Kelly. Hi Kieren, life's been hitting pretty hard lately and I lost my writing mojo. I haven't done any writing for 3 months. Whenever I think about going back to my novel, the thought overwhelms me. I've tried starting a new story, but that was even worse. I need something that won't demand too much creativity to start, but will help me re-establish my writing habit. Do you have any tips or tricks to slowly start getting the writing juices flowing so that I can get back to wanting to work on my novel? Thanks for all the encouragement. Okay, thanks so much for the question, and I'm sorry you're not having the best time at the moment. I hope getting back into writing will help a bit with that, so I'm keen to do whatever I can to get you there. My first point is just a suggestion really, and that's to try not to think of writing as solely adding words to your manuscript. There are actually loads of other things that I personally like to count as writing too. Planning, building out characters, reading over stuff I've already written, so don't think that you're not being productive if the word count isn't going up. If you're spending time in some way working on your story, even if that's just thinking about it while you're in the car or something like that, that still counts to me. Word count is just one type of progress that you can make. There are many more, I think. I even class reading things that inspire me as work towards my novel because I can often feel creatively recharged when I do that. I often feel more motivated to write the next part of my story after spending some time reading something. After all, it's not just energy that it takes to write a book. It's not just about being primed by getting enough sleep and having the free time to do it, which is often enough of a challenge in and of itself. We also have to be creatively primed as well, in a sense. So engaging with things that speak to us a little bit in that right way can help with that. So don't feel bad if you're not adding words all the time. Other stuff does count to your overall progress. Every time I have a bit of a break from writing or some kind of downtime though, I find it seriously hard to get going again as well. To me, it feels like trying to start a car with a flat battery. You've just got to get out and push to begin with, and it's heavy and it's tiring and you don't really get anywhere fast, but it's worth remembering that it will feel significantly easier once you get past that initial push. In terms of practical advice for something more bite-sized that might help you get started and get back into that routine of writing, maybe have a look at the story generator that I've got on my website. I've been using this to write short fiction for some videos lately, but in general, I think starting from nothing and building out even a 100 or 250 word story can be really refreshing, and it doesn't require the same amount of upfront work and mental buy-in that a longer piece might. It also doesn't take as long, especially if you put a time limit on it, and it isn't as big of an overall investment. It's more of a palette cleanser for your writing. I think maybe if you try some short fiction using those random prompts or any random prompts that you find for a bit, then when you go back into your world, your story might feel easier to access than it does now by comparison, since there's already so much there to build on with all the work that you've already put in. You're not starting from scratch. You won't have forgotten it, you won't have lost your ability to write it, you just might need to get through the not great feeling of getting the wheels turning, and you'll be surprised how quickly you can catch up. One last tip is, if you can't write well, write badly. Giving yourself permission to write badly and just saying to yourself, it doesn't matter because I'm going to rewrite this anyway, can help silence your inner critic a little bit and stop them from getting in the way if there's any of that going on. Hopefully that'll help, but I know the feeling well. Hang in there. Thanks again for your question and your support, and good luck with it. Do let me know how you get on.